it's just crazy. Like it's a complete waste of basically a whole series of games. Like, what does the future look like? They're having to repeat things that they did a few years ago. I don't even know what the future looks like for a series like that. It was so fun when it first came out.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
It was so fun.
We started the recording. Boom, boom, boom. All right, ready?
Yep.
YouTube, Spotify, freaking wherever you guys listen to right now. Welcome to episode 20 of the Split Screen Podcast. Welcome, welcome. Dude, right before we started, I got in my head about starting that. We were like, how do we want to start that one? I'm like, do you want to go? He's like, nah, dude, that's your thing. I was like, so then that was why the beginning of that was choppy. What's up?
And for any listener that doesn't know, DFISH also gives the now I'm blanking on the name of it. You
Grace.
give the
Grace.
You give you give the grace, or you say grace. He has given grace every single year at our Thanksgiving party, get together, whatever it is, every single Thanksgiving dinner. Wow, I'm struggling right now. He's done that, the grace, probably since you were 10?
Yeah. Like
young, I legit
young.
And he's sitting around all of us, a bunch of adults, kids his age, kids older, and he just every single year he's done it without hesitation. We just say, all right, Davis, give us the grace. He goes through grace.
Same one,
he
dude.
switches it up sometimes.
Yeah. Like sometimes we get a little. So it's the same basis, but then sometimes we kind of go left and right throughout the years. We move.
Now it depends on how much he drinks before grace.
Yes, correct.
So.
Now it depends how late the turkey is. It's like, dude.
Speaking of,
get that turkey going. Hey.
Cheers on 20 episodes.
Yeah, cheers, baby. Cheers. Boom.
This isn't anything fun. It's just a zero alcohol Michelob Ultra.
I have one of those in there too.
I'm being a good boy.
Those in there. You're good. You're good. Those actually taste a lot like. Though I don't think I could tell the difference between the both of them. I had a regular Michelob and the other one.
My mother couldn't a couple weekends ago when she tried it, but I don't know, for some reason towards like the end of one or two of these, I'm just like, I don't want any more. Because it's like by the end of a few beers, you expect to feel something, and then you don't feel something. And
you're like, all right, what are we doing here?
What are we doing? Now I'm just drinking calories.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, here's 200 calories now that I've had 4 of these. You're like, all right. Like, if I'm going to have 4 of these, I might as well.
Man.
Yeah, cheers, man. Cheers. Yeah, dude. Grace in the intros. I'm on a roll with these kind of things, man. It's the thing about grace too is I say it like twice a year, maybe 3 times if I'm doing it on Easter, but like I never forget it. And you'd think like, all right, because what I was thinking about was like, all right, man, when I do like my YouTube intros, like YouTube, what's going on? It's DFISH bringing you guys a brand new video. First of all, I have you click the sub button down below or the bell. Make sure you guys go do so. So every time new content is uploaded, you guys are the first ones to know. Boom, like that. That's it. Like that's it.
Just rolls off the tongue. It's like knowing your bank pin.
Yeah, but literally. But grace, dude, I got it. Like I can off cuff or off rip right now say it, and I only do it 3 times a year. Isn't that nuts?
It is nuts, but I think you've been doing it for so long that it comes natural at this point.
I know, but like you'd think like that's a long time. I don't know.
Like you said, it's not like you change. It's not like it's a long speech that you're giving.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
You're saying that you're thankful. You're saying this. Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, I think what impressed me most is that you did it at a very young age and you stuck with it. Like that was your thing. Yeah. No other family member does that. No other cousin does that.
He's got it. Like that's
it's just him.
Yeah. So. Hey man, I appreciate the respect on it too. It's like, yo, that's his thing. Like,
that's his thing. Don't touch it.
Don't touch it. Don't touch my drum set.
Don't even look at it.
Don't even look at it. Don't even look at my drum set. Well, dude, we came to an end of it. March Madness over.
Gone.
Did you make a bracket or no?
I did not make a bracket. I had some friends that made brackets.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was successful.
No.
But what I can tell you is there was just a lot of crazy games that I had just caught clips of that I'm like, I wish I had watched a little bit of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like this year more than other years, I heard a lot of complaints about the officiating.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't have a take on officiating. I guess it was what it was.
Same.
I think a lot of teams that like popped up, like, dude, Florida at the beginning of that game looked horrible, and I was like, oh boy, like, oh
Yeah.
no, like,
Ruh-roh.
this is not good. It just didn't look like them. I had St. John's winning my bracket, and here's my thing with my bracket. Like, I hate taking the 1 seed unless it's for a lot of money. I hate taking like the 1 seed. I'm not trying to be the guy that like, oh, I knew this team was going to win this 5 seed. But I had St. John's winning. Okay. I had St. John's winning. I liked St. John's. I had Clemson making it really far. Tennessee making it really far. Both of those teams not making it out of the first round is fire. So,
That is a gut punch.
yeah. So, well, actually, Clemson didn't make it out of the first round. Tennessee did. But again,
Okay.
my Final Four was not intact. Duke, I had Duke, St. John's at the end. Neither of them made it to the end. Didn't have Houston going as far as they did. Hey, man, listen, I don't watch college hoops. I watch college hoops in like February so that I know what I'm doing in March. Other than that, not too much. I do think March Madness is crazy that like it takes the world by storm, and for like a week. It started March 16th, bro. That's literally the end of March.
Yeah, it's halfway through March, but I don't know. It's just insane that people get so gung ho about it,
Yeah.
and that people spend most of the month watching a sport they've probably never watched the entire year to then care about it. Obviously, it's great for the NCAA, but yeah, I mean, either way, I was surprised to see. I didn't know that University of Houston?
Yeah. They're really good at
I didn't.
basketball.
They were really good. I didn't know that until I saw them pop up in the headlines. I'm like, holy crap!
Facts. Yeah. I mean, I think they were really good last year too. Again, like this is me not knowing what I'm talking about, but I do know. I know enough of what I'm talking about to like. Cole's probably watching this punching air. He's like, dude, what are you talking? Like he watches college hoops. Like my brother, shout out Cole.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, Cole watches college hoops. He's like he's in it. So he likes it. Again, he's a hooper, so he liked watching it. I just think it's crazy, man. Like there's games at noon on like a Tuesday. Like my girlfriend's a bartender, and she's like, this place has been insane since noon today. It's like, do people not work?
Seriously.
Like,
I mean,
don't you have
the
work?
sad thing is they're probably on their phones messaging other people that they're working with that are probably also sitting in a bar somewhere else.
Yeah.
That are not working.
Yeah, no.
Or they're just sitting in a bar like with a laptop. I've seen that before too, where I'm just like, sir, you have a serious problem. Like if you can't wait till 5
yeah, come on.
to wet your whistle, man.
It's crazy, bro. Like, and hey, I would love to. Hey, if that's a Friday and you're trying to get going, that would be great. If I could go watch college hoops instead of work, because they're not. Well, what work are they getting done?
Oh, they're not doing diddly, man.
No.
They're just checking emails to make sure nothing's on fire.
It's crazy, dude. The audacity to bring your work laptop to a bar is just so insane. I'd rather just leave it at home and say I worked than attempt at the bar.
Yeah, or just keep your phone open and like stay on Teams or Slack so your little green notification.
Yeah, keep the green up. And then
keep the green up.
Oh, yeah, you know. Oh, you know. Keep the green up. That's what. That's the move.
Or you just put that you're in a meeting or something.
Yeah, for real. Dude, I just came off of stream and we were playing the new ballistic mode. So for everybody who doesn't know, ballistic in Fortnite, you guys should know by now. If you don't, you're sleeping on what could be one of the greatest game modes Fortnite has ever came out with. You guys are sleeping on that. It's called Fortnite Ballistic. It is basically a Valorant, CSGO, Call of Duty mix. A little bit Siege in there, but not as much gadgets. There's not operators, but they have had one map for the longest time. They've had only the same guns for the whole time, same gadgets the whole time. Gadgets basically like a class. If you get recons, only you on your team can have recons. And there was only 5 of them, and it's 5v5, so everybody was guaranteed to have one of them, right? So like one team has, like, you know, the other team has all 5 of them. So like if there was like 10 gadgets, you wouldn't know what gadgets the other team had. What I'm saying right now is you know what everybody has. Now with this new update, they have, 2 new gadgets, 2 new maps, which is huge, and they have 2 new guns. So,
anything really broken yet?
there's a really good gadget that like when people are like getting ready to go, like they are spamming that one to try and get it first. Damn, I don't know the name of it. Oh, that's gonna. Oh,
Well, what is it?
Overdrive. Yeah,
Okay,
overdrive.
what does it do in theory?
So you put it on, and it's like Ninja and sleight of hand, like put together. So it makes you run faster, reload quicker. Your fire rate also goes up for like 15 or 20 seconds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so like you're just a superhuman. So you reload faster. Yeah, your fire rate like doubles. So your AR basically becomes a submachine gun, but hits way harder. It still hits the same. So the thing is
the bloom
insane.
the same?
I mean, there's more recoil, but you can handle
Okay.
it. It's not that bad, and your movement is so fast. So like getting to a spot, especially on offense, or on some maps, getting to a spot on defense to hold the pick is like wild. So everybody's going for that one. That one's really, really good. So that's one of the new ones, and the other one is a fire grenade. So it's kind of like you throw a napalm on the ground and you like create like a little wall of fire, and that's actually the first gadget that can do friendly fire. So before, like you could put claymores down, which is like they're called proximity mines. You could throw frag grenades, all at your teammates, and the only one that could get hurt from them is you. Now, if you throw this napalm, the fire grenade, you can hurt yourself and you can hurt teammates. Which I think is the right thing to do.
It should be that way.
Yeah, you can't throw a fire grenade down where teammates literally or enemies get hurt at you, like get hurt pushing you. Like your whole team could sit in the fire.
Exactly.
So it's like that. Obviously, I understand why like that's the way it is. I think it's like 15 damage every second, which I don't know, max health in ballistic is 150. You have to buy the last 50, so you get 100 white.
Is that just a shield? You buy a shield at the beginning of a round?
Yeah, you can buy like 2 plates. Yeah. You can buy like 2 plates.
Yeah, they do that with CS:GO and Valorant too.
Yeah, and they're pretty expensive. So I mean, but so that's the 2 new gadgets. I wouldn't say people are jumping off the the boat for fire grenades, but the overdrive is huge. And then the 2 new guns, they have basically what's like it's a sniper, but it has 5 shots. It's like a close range sniper, almost kind of like a Kar 98, but with a big kind of like a Kar 98 with a scope, and it's really cheap. So people are buying it early game. It's hard to hit shots with, but people are buying it early game. It one shots to the head. It does 100 damage to the body. So I mean, thing's pretty good, dude. And because the other sniper that's in there is really expensive, and it's one shot no matter where you hit him.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's how it is in CS:GO and Valorant. I think they call that the op class, or like drop the op or something like that. Or
yeah,
like you see, basically you'll see in later rounds of CS:GO or Valorant, once the economy is built up for both teams, that's when certain people will get certain guns based on what they play best with and the position that they're best in. But I mean, I think about Valorant, there is a gun. I don't know if it's called the Bullfrog or the Bulldog, but it's similar. I think it's the Bulldog, and it's similar in the sense where it's, I don't remember price wise what it was, but it was something that was a little bit cheaper than some of the other guns. You could get it like mid economy or like mid game or so, or maybe like early to mid. Usually, from what I remember playing Valorant, the early game was most of the sub, or you just stuck with the pistol that you had to build up your economy, your budget basically to get something later in the game.
Right.
But my point about the Bulldog is it's something that shoots slow but hits hard, and if you hold an angle or you're good with it, it's just kind of like, 1-2 tap and you can move on and do what you need to do. At least hits people hard. Right. My guess is if it hits people hard, have they made changes to ballistic since the launch of it? Like, have they changed prices of weapons or gadgets?
Yeah, I mean, they added one gun, which is the Tommy gun, has 80 bullets and a long reload time with no scope on it.
Oh,
So,
gross.
yeah, it's like a hip fire, like run in 80 bullets. Like you can kill a whole team without reloading. They added that in. They made like minor changes. Like they fixed the flash grenades. I think they like
Yeah,
adjusted.
that was
like-
weird.
I think they adjusted how much a nade hits for or whatever. I think it was 50. Now it's 65.
Okay.
Yeah, the flashes
So
were
they are
crazy,
making
bro.
updates.
Yeah, like here and there, but they've been very clear saying it's beta, it's beta, it's beta. So now
Sure.
what they did is you can play Ballistic right now because they reset the rank. So if you want to play Ballistic ranked, it is only on that one map that we have with that new stuff. Now they have a thing that they're coming out, or they came out with, that I was just playing. It's basically like the test event, and you can go in and it's 2 maps, and they are completely skinned down. Like it's like orange and gray blocks.
Yeah, so it's like
it looks
it's
like they're
straight from their test environment. That they
Yes,
just
there's
probably
no
dropped
skin
in.
on it at all. It's basically just how the map plays.
Yeah.
And some of these maps, man, are really, really cool. Like one,
Nice.
when you're on defense, you like start on, like you either run left or right to get to the objectives, and offense has to make their way all the way across the map. So you have plenty of time to set up on defense. So that map is crazy, and there's doors that you can open and shut that lead to the objective, and there's only one door on each objective that stays open. So when you're holding it, you know what door they're gonna come through, kind of thing. Kind of crazy.
Yeah, anytime you have a choke point like that on a map, it's either they don't change it and you have to think really quick, what do we need to do to
Yeah.
get into that part, or it's like, Epic will have to change it in some way, shape, or form so the other team has a chance. I guess the only point the reason why I asked, like, have they changed the price or anything like that? Is I wonder if they'll change the price of that rifle that you mentioned, just because, like, if it hits hard and people are getting it early economy, but they don't have the money to get, the shields or things that would protect them from getting 1-tap, 2-tapped, they might make it a little bit more difficult for people to get. But yeah, I'm glad that you're still sticking with it.
Yeah, I like it. They made the ARs a little bit more expensive, some of them, and then they lowered the big sniper like a lot. But it's like not that great, dude. Like at least on the map we have, like it's good, but you have to be good. Like it's very easy to just get like 2-tapped by an AR. Like ARs still are just like the best, but I really like running the sub. You can 3-shot to the head, move really fast with it. I don't know. I like it. I like the movement in Ballistic a lot. And then lastly, they added a 3-round burst AR. Like they added an AUG, which I haven't really tried a lot. It's more like watching lanes with it, but it seems pretty good.
Remember how broken the AUG was when it first came to Fortnite?
Dude, that gun was like the best gun ever.
I remember watching clips of like Nick Merckx and other people playing with it, and I was like, this makes me want to play Fortnite because of how broken it looks and how nasty it is. I'm like, oh my God.
It was a
this thing is
blast to
so
play
broken.
with. Yeah, dude. It was an absolute blast to play with because you're like, and all 3 of them, at least the first 2 would hit. Or you could shoot it at a broken wall and hit the first bullet and break the wall. And then the next 2 come in before like a turbo build could even be there. It's like, oh my. So,
yep.
Yeah, that was good. That gun was crazy, bro. Oh, I loved that gun. Dude, I got these blue light glasses, man, and like I'll wear them. They're Gunner, so Gunner makes the glasses, and so like I'll wear them, and they kind of have like a really light prescription on them. So it's like when your eyes focus on the screen, it almost like blurs out around the screen.
Oh, interesting.
So that like you're like focused on it. So it's like it's as if you're farsighted, right? So you can only see up close. And then you have a prescription to fix it. But like I'm nearsighted, so I can see up close fine. But when you put these on, it like feels like you got like better vision. I don't know. I have a ring light that's above me all the time, and I like wearing them. But I just took them off, and I was like, bro, I gotta. I don't know. I was just playing with them on. I was like, I gotta take these off, dude.
I have blue light glasses too that I keep up on my bedstand.
Yeah.
just to use if like I'm looking at my phone.
Mhm.
And I used to have them down here. Sometimes I wear them on stream. I need to get a nicer pair, and it's actually something I should probably start doing, knowing that I spend most of my day in front of a computer screen,
Right.
and then at night I'm looking at my phone. I just don't know how good they are because like I've never worn them and been like, wow, that made a huge difference. It's just like
Yeah,
I wear
man.
them
Like
because I'm told they're good.
I'm gonna put them on right now. So like, I feel like they really work. Gunner's a good brand. These are the brand that Clix's glasses just came out in too, I think. I don't know. Derek got these. I liked the style of them, so I bought them.
I was gonna say I've seen Derek wear them before too.
Yeah. It's
Just take
really
your shirt off and you'll be Derek.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I'll just playing here. Derek would do the pod with no shirt on.
That's fine. Remember we had him on?
Yeah, I do. He did have a shirt on though.
I know. I think we had to. Although
like,
it would have gotten us more. It would have gotten us more views. But
I was like, listen, man. Need to, can't be.
PG.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay? No
I can't
nips.
check the box for mature content here.
No nipples. Okay.
Speaking of Derek, though, bro, he's playing in the first round of playoffs. Knoxville Ice Bears. Shout out the Knoxville Ice Bears. They are playing the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs
Boo.
in the first round. Yeah, boo. First round of the SPHL playoffs. It's a 3-game series. They lost last night, 3-1. With 10 minutes left in the game, they had a little spark, had a goal. So they scored a goal, and then there was an opportunity. It was tough for Derek, but I just near his stick. It wasn't the best pass. Wasn't whatever. I thought he was gonna get it. I jumped off my couch, dude. I was like, oh, whatever. Fine. They lose 3-1.
Nah.
But nah, it's whatever. So now they're going to Roanoke tomorrow night. They got to win 2 on the road if they want to continue their season. So.
Well, best of luck to D-Train.
I think by the time this comes out, though, we'll already know. So hopefully,
We'll know they won. That's for sure.
we'll know that they won by then. So hopefully you guys win.
Fingers crossed.
Go Knoxville Ice Bears. Yeah, no, the ballistic's cool. I like it. The new maps are good. One's really big, like really long, and has a bunch of different things, and then one's really wide open. So it'll be cool. But yeah, dude. That's all I got for ballistic, man. I mean, it's got this update has to be good.
How many people do you think play ballistic?
Not a lot.
I know, and that's the thing that I'm like, when it first came out, I thought that more people were going to gravitate towards it.
Yeah.
But it feels like there was just too much other stuff out or like that came out right after that just like grabbed people's attention.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of a bummer.
It is because it's such a good game mode. It's just they do everything. So the player base is so spread out.
Well, when you go pro, you'll be ready for ballistics.
You're right. When I go pro in ballistics on controller. Yeah.
Imagine.
I can't imagine. I can see it now. Be cool. Everybody.
You in New York? Yeah.
That'll be me, man. World Cup ballistic. Oh my god, which will never happen.
They would never put that much money behind it.
Why? Make it first person mode, dude. Give me first person
I don't disagree
BR.
with you.
I don't care.
You should. They should.
Yeah, why not? First person BR, 0 builds. First person BR. Why not? Did you see that thing with Verdansk coming back? Call of Duty?
I did see that. I've seen a lot of the bigger streamers playing it. I haven't actually watched anyone play it. Is it the same exact thing,
Yeah,
or
it's
is
just
it changed?
So it's Verdansk, but you know how you had to buy the new Call of Duty to play the new Warzone 2 or whatever it was? So back on Warzone 1, I think that's what it's called. I don't play Warzone,
it was
but I know
free.
what it's got. Yeah, so it was free, and you could buy in-game stuff for that game. Now when you go to the new game, those don't transfer over. So all the original shit you had for all your DLC, whatever, on Verdansk, the OG Verdansk, you can't get on the new Verdansk.
Dude, I swear to God.
How is that? So now they're
so
going to start
dumb,
selling it
man.
again. That's like making Fortnite 2 and then dropping the Renegade Raider. It's like, dude, off, I have it.
Yeah, dude,
What?
is it
Dude,
is it Activision that came out with this one, or is it Infinity War?
I don't know.
Whoever it is, they're giving me Sony vibes. They can't get out of their own way. They fuck things up left and right.
Yeah.
Sorry for the editor having to
Yeah.
bleep me out.
By the way, you're killing it right now. Keep editing, dude. Go.
Yeah, sorry. We can keep a counter for how many times I swear.
Yeah.
Dude, it would look like the inside of a jail cell, just like etchings for how many swears.
Blame YouTube for that.
Yeah, blame YouTube.
Marking our stuff up. Anyway.
Yeah, good for you for saying frickin'.
Yeah, what the frick?
But either way, the company can't get out of its own way. It's insane. I don't get it. Like, you have the golden goose, or they had the golden goose, and they've pooched it.
Game's so unoptimized. Like, it takes up. It's like putting a cruise ship in your hard drive. The game is huge and so unoptimized that you literally can't have anything else on your computer. Like, I
still
swear.
full of cheaters too, right?
And that's what I was about to go to. I swear they dropped Verdansk because the cheating has been so bad. They're like, we'll just make people happy and tell them to shut up. I saw a clip, dude. Bradley Martin was saying it to FaZe Apex or FaZe Adapt, and he was like, dude, I literally think that the cheating is an inside job. People are making so much money. The cheaters, like the people that sell the cheats, are making monthly subscriptions, and there's tiers to those too, apparently, that you can pay like a lot of money a month, like hundreds of dollars a month for the really good cheats. Yeah, dude, and the economy in it is so good that they're saying that it's like an inside job. Activision is letting it happen, and that's why Ricochet, which is their anti-cheat, is so dog shit. They have so much funding, Ricochet, and your Ricochet, your fucking anti-cheat sucks. It's honestly the reason I don't play Call of Duty, and it's the reason Fortnite should get more flowers. No cheaters, bro. You gotta want to cheat in Fortnite, and if you cheat in Fortnite, your whole PC and IP, you gotta move to play again.
Yeah, seriously, they will just like hose you.
Yeah.
They'll hose your account, right?
Yeah, Ricochet is no bueno. They're doing terrible.
That is a bit of a tin hat theory to be like, oh, it's an inside job, and they're doing
super tin hat.
It's super tin hat.
I understand it's tin hat. I'm not accusing them of it. All I'm saying is the facts, and that they have done nothing about the cheaters, and it's the reason half of the gaming community is not going to play the game.
It's just such a bummer, because the feeling of a new Call of Duty coming out and everyone being like excited about it, and people rushing to like prestige and playing multiplayer and doing zombies and playing through the campaign. The campaign, luckily, from what I've gathered, they still do a decent job with the campaign. No one gives a crap. Yeah, woohoo, exactly. You're done in 4 hours with the campaign, 6 hours, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
I don't understand, especially because the Call of Duty side at one point in time had such a huge competitive scene to it. Still does to a degree, not as big as it once did. How do you let your game have such a nasty tint to it of just cheaters? And it's sad, because you and I don't even play, and it's the first thing that we talk about is all of the cheaters and the issues that it has within the game.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. Like, it's a complete waste of basically a whole series of games. Like, what does the future look like for Call of Duty? Like, if they're having to repeat things that they did a few years ago, I don't even know what the future looks like for a series like that.
Honestly, I'm trying to think about it. I don't know. I think they just keep putting out titles, and
what they need to do is just stop putting out as many titles and build up more hype around it, and actually make a good game and have a real anti-cheat. And
they had it with Warzone, man. They hit gold. They struck
my God
with it, bro. Warzone was
so fun when it first came out.
Yeah, dude, it was awesome.
It was so fun.
It was like a serious competitor to Fortnite.
Oh, for sure. It was
like a serious competitor. Like, when I'm saying like actually pose a threat, no games right now, no battle royales are posing any sort of a threat to Fortnite at all.
I don't want you to take this personally, but I feel like the battle royale scene right now is pretty dead. Like, think about Apex.
Mm-hmm.
Think about I just feel like that happens in gaming. Like
I mean,
one of the
Battle
points.
Royale was not. Sorry to interrupt you. It was
No, no, no.
really not that big, except for PUBG before Fortnite and all that. Like, it was never the main. Like,
Well, Daisy and then PUBG, but yeah,
but
like
what I'm saying is like the main gaming, like mainstream gaming, was like
mhm.
Call of Duty or sports video games, right? Like, if like when I say mainstream, it's
I know what you're saying. I know what you're
like you
saying.
go home, like your buddies at school are not playing. Like, a lot of them
Exactly.
weren't playing, at least in my age, at least. Like, I had never played a battle royale until Fortnite, and I
Yep.
had played a couple PUBG games, whatever. But it's like that was not like the main thing. Now, then it went through a time where battle royales were like the thing. Apex, Warzone, Fortnite, like the biggest titles. I understand, fully aware, all these PUBG people that are typing their comment right now, I'm fully aware that they were elite, what they were doing. They were the first, yes, or one of the first. I get it. But what I'm saying is like the majority of gaming was not battle royale, and now it's like going back. It's like going back. It's like going to now. It's going like to the, and then it started to go to like the Valorant, CS:GO, Fortnite Ballistic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. Search and destroy has always been big, but like
It,
Siege
yeah,
2
gaming
coming
is
out.
it's being sick. Like gaming in general is. It feels like at this point, because to your earlier point about how when we were kids, it was either you played Madden, you played the new NBA, you played the new MVP baseball,
Mm-hmm.
or you played like
We play COD or Halo.
you played COD or Halo. And
Yeah.
like that was kind of it. And I get it. Like obviously gaming has blown up. It's a big thing now.
Mm-hmm.
People play it all over the world. They play all different types of games. There's so many different types of indie developers that make games that you would have never have imagined that would be, as big as they are today. And um yeah, I think a lot of that has also kind of washed away the hype and excitement for certain games that now come out because it's like, yeah, we've been there, done that, man.
Right.
Like people don't get excited about a new BR as much as they used to, and it makes sense. Like it's I don't want to say it's a fad now, but it's we've been there, done that. And I think people, to your point about like, yeah, now BRs are kind of coming down. People are just moving to other games. They're looking to other genres, or they're playing other video games, which is a good thing because if it was just all BRs, I think I'd go crazy.
Yeah. I mean, games that only have one winner at the end of them. Like, I feel like we're in an era of life right now where people are getting those participation trophies, and everyone wants to win, right?
Yep.
Battle royales can't last long with how soft people are these days. Let DFISH say it. Just saying,
DFISH said
man.
it.
Just saying.
No participation awards in his stream.
Let's go. Granted, if you are playing Reload like I am in Fortnite and you're balling out, I'll tip the cap. I'll tip the cap.
Yeah,
I'll tip
for
the
sure.
cap. You can die, whatever.
I hear you.
Speaking of games going up and down, new types of games, old types of games, you were saying Bungie has a new extraction game coming out?
Yeah, new extraction shooter, and I think that's also it's kind of I'm really glad you brought it up because we're talking about genres of games.
Yeah.
I think extraction shooters, you know how you feel the peak of an extraction shooter? Tarkov was that peak. You and I played it. We played
Yep.
it with friends. It was the new mystique. It was the shiny thing. It was mysterious. It was fun.
Yeah.
It brought people together. Now companies have thrown their hat into that extraction shooter ring left and right. Now you can find a bunch of different options on Steam or wherever. So Tarkov isn't the new hottest thing on the street.
Call of Duty did it too.
Call of Duty did it too, and
Yeah.
theirs flopped.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did hear though that theirs could have been a lot better.
How do you
But
fuck that up?
I never. Well, that's what I'm saying is they can't get out of their own way, and I don't know what it is. Like I said, if I were like in a CEO position for, all of Call of Duty and the games moving forward, I'd be like, you know what? Obviously, would never happen because they're, money hungry. I'd be like, guys,
They would hire you, bro. Come on. In the captions, in the comments right now, they would hire you.
yeah, for sure. I'm a bald white man.
This would
in
never
his
happen, but
in a hypothetical world.
In a hypothetical world, I own Call of Duty.
So I do own it, right? I'm here now.
Yep.
Suit and tie.
Yep.
This is me saying we're done making games for the next couple of years. I want everyone to really focus on what made Call of Duty special and what made Call of Duty like the game that you begged your parents for at Christmas time, that you spent your entire Christmas break playing,
Yeah.
that you, again, it's something that you should get excited about playing with friends. Don't get me wrong, like it probably still has a strong community, but my point being is that's one of those games that really does it's allowing people that don't often play the opportunity to like get captured by that game and fall in love with it for a short period of time. And shooters have been it's like again, shooters have been around forever.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to make a new shooter or a shooter feel special. And I think companies are still trying to do that. But to my point about the Bungie extraction shooter, another extraction shooter, and if you guys don't know, Bungie, same company that made Destiny 2 right behind me, a game that I've poured thousands of hours into. Bungie has been in some hot waters recently with Destiny 2 and layoffs and a lot of different things. So this new extraction shooter, people are saying the beta is going to come out this Saturday.
Wow.
It's going to come out this Saturday.
Do you have a name?
It is called Marathon. So Marathon's the name of it, and it's been kind of like hinted and talked about for the past couple of years. Marathon, yeah, and the
makes me think of a game of just rotating the whole time. Like you might as well name it Running Simulator.
It might be. I mean, that's what PUBG was for a long time too. Remember
I just think of running in Shoreline just across the map.
You're running and running and running, and then you get one tapped.
Yeah, I mean.
So Marathon is supposed to be a beta coming out this Saturday. At least there have been a few leaks of people saying that, and I think it's been confirmed at this point. But the bummer about this extraction shooter is, I believe it's supposed to have a $40 price tag, which is a bit steep for something like that. And it's not just like if it were like almost, I don't want to say you're playing with your Guardian from Destiny 2, but if it was you make a character like you do in Tarkov, and that's the character you build, and you make your character and you collect loot. That's the fun part about Tarkov, is like getting loot and it feeling special.
Yeah.
My point being with Marathon, exactly, progression. And there obviously has to be progression in Marathon, but it is a hero-based extraction shooter. So you're picking a hero similar to what you would do with Valorant per se, with you get a hero that specializes in this, and maybe they're not as good in this. So, exactly, your face kind of says it all. When I heard that was how the game was being developed and created, I'm like, I'm good.
So that's not like to jump in here.
No,
like,
go please.
When you extract in Tarkov, like, yes, that's the goal. But like once you extract, the real goal is going into your hideout and going through all the loot you got. And so that, because now the next time you go in, you're gonna have all that loot. If the pinnacle of your extraction is getting out, and then okay, I got out. Okay, well, you want to do it again? It's kind of like a battle royale. You're like, okay, I won. I'm out.
Let's do it again. Rinse and
repeat.
repeat.
Yeah, I love using this game. That's what I'm saying. It's like the game is getting out versus like get out. But with all this stuff, now I can become better. So now when I go back in, I can take a riskier raid, and I can, like, there's gotta be. It can't just be like arcadey. I got out. Like, I don't know how it's gonna do. Like hero base is so whack. In my head, I'm thinking of like siege operators.
In my head, I'm thinking of like almost like I don't want to say Overwatch or Valorant, like but someone that has a certain like, they have certain gadgets, like we were talking about in Ballistic, and they use those things on the map. Cool, great. But then you start to think about, like, is it because now we're creating metas around these heroes, and so like, do we see a bunch of the same heroes running around the map? Because I still think there's going to be the loot based portion of this game. To your point of like, that is what drives people to get to this game and play it, like a Tarkov or any other extraction shooter, is like, I want the loot. I want the good stuff so that I can make a bunch of money, and then I can get the good stuff, and then I can like complete tasks, and then I can get a bunch of other cool stuff.
It's extraction. You're trying to take things out, like with you. Like you need to get out with things.
Yeah.
If it's just you getting out, it's kind of like a battle royale. It's kind of like, I got out. And I didn't even have to kill everybody to do it. Like there's got to, hopefully, that $40
guarantee you
price
there's
tag, you better be able to win real life money, dude. $40? What are we, some of the best games in the world are free, man.
I know, and it's
Bungie. It's not like it's a company that like needs the money.
dude, if you ever want a good
Bungie might
if you ever
money.
they might need the money at this point with how bad they've been doing and how bad Destiny's been.
Yeah.
I miss Destiny at times just because that's like
That's
you
your
and I
bread
both
butter.
have that for a long time that was my bread and butter. That was my comfort game. That was my I get home and I'm playing Destiny 2 and I'm going from season to season. It's sad. It makes me sad to think about it sometimes because I put so much time into it. But either way, Marathon, I don't necessarily think that I will be playing it. I'll watch it and if for
I'll
some
watch
reason
it.
it's not $40, if it's not $40 and it's free for some reason, I would definitely give it a shot just to see what it feels like. Because if there's one thing that Bungie does well, is they make a really good feeling shooter. That's the only thing that I think Marathon will have going for it. Is one, it will probably be a great shooter if they keep all the same mechanics that Destiny 2 has, because that is I'm going to sound like a crazy person here. It is one of the best shooters I've ever played in my life, both mechanically, the feel, to see, the sounds, the visceral feeling. Because I've put thousands of hours into it. I know.
Well, I mean,
just
there's
like
a
you do
reason.
with,
It's also like
just
if I
like you
can
do with
tell,
Fortnite.
and I can tell from watching it that it's like a satisfying game. Like
Exactly.
you know what I'm right? Like I get you.
Yeah. So I think either way, at the end of the day, what they have going for them is they'll make a good shooter that'll at least mechanically feel good. And I also think that battle royales in general are in a weird spot right now where they might be able to get a little bit of a foothold. But the $40 price tags, I think, is what's going to trip a lot of people up. I don't know what microtransactions will look like in the game. But either way, we talk about video games a lot here on this podcast. I thought it was worthy to toss it in. So we'll see how Saturday goes.
Yeah, I'm wondering who's gonna play it. Like I bet
You're going to
like,
see a lot of Tarkov guys, and you're going to see a lot
Yeah.
of Destiny 2 streamers.
Wonder if it's gonna make it to like the Tims and the Courages and the Nicks. I don't think Nick has the patience to play those games. But nothing against Nick. Love Nick Merckx. Do you think he would play like a Tarkov?
No, I don't think that he would, and I don't
Yeah.
think like a Tim the Tatman would. I don't think a Ninja would. They're too caught up in other things, and I just don't think they would need to waste their time with it.
Yeah, like I wonder
to put it bluntly.
how like who's the biggest streamer you think is gonna play it? Pestily?
Pestily, I think. God,
Summit?
what's his name? Yeah, Summit will probably dip his toes into it, depending on how many people get.
Yeah.
Shroud would probably, depending on how many sponsorships go out and stuff like that. So if we're talking about unsponsored, big streamers playing it, yeah, they might touch it just because, again, like it's a good feeling game. Like both Shroud and Summit have played Destiny 2 at points in their career. They both liked it. And the other one I'm thinking of is Landmark. Landmark is the other big Tarkov streamer that people watch and flock to. So
Interesting.
yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We got something on our sheet right now that I don't think I'm as hip to as you. Streamers have been cut out of Minecraft movie scene. I've seen things about Minecraft. We're switching gears here.
Yes.
I've seen things about Minecraft.
Completely switching gears.
Yeah, sorry, completely. We're moving. Jack Black, I saw was in the movie. I saw him like with a song or whatever, singing about it. And I saw like Valkyrie was something about it. Was she not in it?
Yeah. So the article with her that I found, a few days ago, and the reason I found it is I had actually heard about Jason Momoa. He was the guy that was in Aquaman.
Yeah,
he's been in other big movies. Everybody knows who he is. Yes, Drago.
Yep.
I like that, man. You're a Game of Thrones guy now.
Watched an episode last night.
There you go. Mm-hmm. We can't go down the Game of Thrones.
No. Back to Minecraft.
Back to it.
Tunnel vision here.
Tunnel vision. But yeah, I had heard about him on set a few times, and we've probably heard this about. I'm sure you've heard this about a few other big actors. Like, they're just not fun people to be around. They're not very kind on set to other actors and actresses.
Oh yeah.
And so apparently, from what I read in the article, Valkyrie saw Jason Momoa basically being rude to others on the set and being like not very pleasant to be around and not be like very nice to people that were just on the set, and was to the point where I think Valkyrae ended up basically asking for her footage to be removed
Wow.
because of how bad he was. And I think she was in the movie for like 30 seconds, and there were probably other, like, if you go and watch this movie, there are probably other streamers that are like tossed in here and there. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you see like a Dr. Lupo, or you see like other big people that are big
Pretty
in the
cool.
Minecraft scene or like the
Yeah.
Twitch scene. So it's cool because it engages like an audience like us to a degree. But it caught my eye because it's like, I don't know, it's cool to see people will have the morals to be like, no, I don't want to be involved in something that could be career changing. Obviously for her it probably wouldn't be, but like, imagine someone that has that opportunity and then they're like, you know what? No, like I don't want to be involved with this movie because this person was treating people on the set really poorly.
Like,
It just caught my eye and I'm like, man, that stinks.
does stink. She doesn't need that movie, but it stinks.
No, she doesn't need that movie.
No. She's like kind of doing them a favor being in that movie.
Probably.
They're like, yo, we scored Valkyrae. I don't think people realize how legit I mean, you know what? Maybe they do. I shouldn't say that. She's legit
They
though.
probably do.
Like co-owner of 100 Thieves, bro. Massive streamer. She's dope. Dude, I hope I think Tfue should be in that, bro.
I can't imagine him doing it.
No, he's not.
But
there's no shot.
There's no shot.
He was a
great
speedrunner.
Grinder. He was a nasty speedrunner.
Yeah,
bro. I watched him do some of it, and I'm like, dude, I have no idea.
He's the only reason I would watch Minecraft. I never played Minecraft. Never. Like, I played it, didn't know what I was doing, and stopped. But I never knew. Like, I was like 10 or 12.
Oh my god, man, dude. There's like
I don't have the nostalgia of that movie.
Yeah, I won't. There wouldn't be a nostalgia with me in watching the movie, but I've definitely created a server or two with friends in the past, and like, it is a really cozy, fun game to go and like harvest and collect stuff and build a big base, and then you tunnel down and you're trying to make weapons and you're trying to. It's fun, it's cozy, it's silly, and yeah, there's like just a huge cult following for it. Yeah, kids love the game. I don't know.
It makes sense, dude. I mean, I liked Fortnite Lego, but I've heard that's
yeah. I
mean, I tried it. It was cool.
Did they nix that or
no? Like they have it. They own the rights to freaking Lego, dude. Like that is the Lego video game. Yeah.
I mean, at least if you're Lego, like they're probably happy they're owned by Epic, right? Like I'd be happy if.
Did you hear my theory about the lobby? Did we talk about that last podcast?
Do I need to get my tin cap back out or?
No, I think it's pretty proven here. But did we talk about it last time? I can't remember who I talked to this about.
What is it again?
All right.
Yeah, just hit me with it. What is it?
Fortnite is going to end up becoming a game, and where Fortnite is just a version, like a mode. Like Battle Royale, Fortnite is just going to be a mode in it. And they're going to, I really think they're going to move into this space where they're like, this game could be like, in theory, be called like the lobby. And there's like, you could play Guitar Hero, you could play Lego, you can play a first-person shooter, you can play Rocket League, you can play. So
it's like a universe almost, where you just like enter
the hub. Dude, they own own all of Marvel in video games for like certain, like Epic has the rights to like Spider-Man. Epic has the rights to like a lot of Iron Man stuff. I understand that Marvel Rivals came out, but Marvel Rivals is sponsored by Marvel. Like they have the rights to so many, like all the celebrities, all of the professional athletes. Like I really think it's going to be, Fortnite is going to become a mode in something a lot greater, and it's going to be Epic. I that's my theory. I think in like 6 years, like it's gonna be like an AI metaverse, the lobby. Is what I'm calling it. I'm thinking like if you want to play any video game, like maybe they even make a freaking console. I don't know. You want to play any video game, you get that, and it has all the games in it.
Can you imagine if they made their own console?
Dude, you perfect a first-person shooter and get everybody to play. You perfect Lego. Like Lego, that is a huge company. They own the rights to Fortnite Festival, basically, which is Guitar Hero with every single new track ever. Has like freaking Sabrina Carpenter, like anybody that's on the radio at all is in that game.
Yeah, and they already have the relationship with all those artists too.
Yep, they got Post Malone in there. They have everybody. Linkin Park, Nirvana, AC/DC. Then you got Lil Baby, Travis Scott. Like you got everybody in this thing. Just in the item shop, dude. It's just crazy. It's crazy that this thing could just become that.
I'm gonna take my tinfoil hat off now. You too. Come on, let's do it.
It's just
But hey, I don't disagree with you. I think that they will, whether it turns into that hub that you're talking about or not, they will continue to acquire companies and other pieces of technology to make Epic. Like they will continue to do that.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah. Minecraft got me thinking about it. I was like, it's such a big game, and now these guys own Lego. It's like, wow, that's like, you do that, right? You play your cards. I don't know, man. Pretty close. It could be with everything that they're able to do. In theory, it could get pretty close. So I don't know. That's crazy that she backed out of the movie. Any other streamers or actors back out or speak out about it or say anything about it?
I didn't. I pulled up the article quick and I didn't see any other names. But for a little context, what she witnessed happened after like an emotional scene that had a lot of energy and like, there was just a lot of emotion in the scene, and she was like, I don't know if he was still in character or not, but like he was very rude to others that were on the set.
Wow.
Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it's always a bummer to see actors and actresses be like far different than you expect them to be. Like you know them as this person through these movies and shows that you watch them in, and then to hear that they're like a complete prick on scene, you're like
damn it.
Yeah, damn it. Okay, fine.
Like when something comes out about like your favorite, you're like,
it's okay, fine.
Like when something comes out about like your favorite, you're like, fuck, dude, why?
Yeah.
Come on, don't be like that. Just be a good guy.
Just be normal.
It's like when Fast and Furious was one of my favorite movie spans ever, and then Fast 5 comes out, and then it gets so unrealistic. It's crazy. The Rock and Vin Diesel can't be in the same room as each other, and it's like, all right.
Oh God, yeah. Those are two big egos with two big bald heads.
Two huge humans.
Huge. Yeah.
That's what I pictured to happen. I think they just stare at each other.
Yeah, just making bear noises at each other. Yeah.
Who wins, the gorilla or the bear? Who wins, the gorilla or bear?
The gorilla.
Can't even go down that.
You think the bear?
Of course the bear wins. A grizzly bear?
Over a gorilla?
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Like
dog, a knife. Picture like one of those big steak knives you have in your a grizzly bear?
Over a gorilla?
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Like
dog, a knife. Picture like one of those big steak knives you have in your fucking...
Yeah, they got them all over their claws.
10, bro, on their hands.
Okay. And I'm talking about the complete and utter strength of a gorilla to pull limbs. And I mean, I don't see a grizzly bear. I mean, obviously they have the speed, they have the strength, they have the height, they have the claws. I just don't think that a gorilla would lose in a fight to a grizzly bear. Like, I think that the only thing going for the grizzly bear is that if it keeps its distance and it just continues to swing its paws, that's it. I think if that gorilla gets control and gets its back or gets like, yeah, I think the gorilla wins.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I need comments now. I need comments right now. Who wins? This has been a thing for a while. Who wins, gorilla or grizzly bear? I'm saying grizzly bear, man. I'm telling you, the dude is huge. Just the sheer weight on this thing. It could fall on that gorilla and the gorilla's dead.
No shot.
Dude, telling you. I
Those gorillas,
I
all
think
they
Joe
do.
Rogan talked about this.
Oh, and isn't that always? I think he did end up talking about it, and I was always like the the joke with Nick Merckx, like this was his question.
Yeah.
I don't know where he lands on it. I think he lands Grizzly Bear,
I think he does too.
from what I remember. I'm Team Gorilla, guys. If you guys agree with me, just give me a thumbs up and dog shit wee man.
Yeah, dog shit.
Give me a thumbs up and dog shit wee man.
Yeah, dog shit wee man. Dog shit.
It was like this the joke with Nick Merckx, like this was his question.
Yeah.
I don't know where he lands on it. I think he lands Grizzly Bear,
I think he does too.
from what I remember. I'm Team Gorilla, guys. If you guys agree with me, just give me a thumbs up and dog shit wee man.
Yeah, dog shit wee man. Dog shit wee man with another terrible take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, totally. Dude.
Another correct take.
Yeah. Speaking of old consoles, Wii, bro, your setup right now is fire.
Yeah,
So
a little different
fire.
than last week.
It's so sick. It looks so good.
Thank you, man.
Dude,
Thank you.
Chat, you guys you gotta tell them to keep this angle. You got what we got going on there? We got the GameCube, the PS2.
Oh yeah, we got the GameCube. Ooh, we got the GameCube.
Yeah.
We got 2 games that I have for it. It is insanely hard to find GameCube games. Whether you're on Facebook Marketplace or you go to like any stores, it is insanely hard. People price them way too high. So that's why my collection's so small. Is like it's hard to find. People price them way too high. So that's why my collection's so small. Is like it's hard to find shit.
Yeah, bro. I
above
tried to
that
buy a
is-
Melee is like $75.
if not more, depending
Yeah.
on the condition. It's insane. I wouldn't
Yeah.
even want it. It's like I would rather stuff that I'm gonna actually play. Actually, I have Mario Golf too.
Oh, banger of a game.
Yeah, that one actually came with the console, which was nice. And then right next to it, you see the N64 with the see-through purple controller, which is pretty fire.
Goated.
Again, N64 games are insanely hard to find, so I only have a few. Couple controllers up top. SOCOM games next to my PS2. I grew up playing that with like buddies, and that was like the first time I ever joined a clan, and we played games, and we would link up at times to play. Dude, it was just nostalgia. It's just
I love
chef's
it, bro.
kiss.
I love it.
And top row, you'll see my Game Boys. I have 2 Game Boy Flips. Is that the name of them technically?
SP.
SP, Game Boy SP. You're right. 2 Game Boy SPs. And then you see the Pokemon Red there. But soon there will be a 3rd Game Boy, which if you guys haven't heard about it, go watch the last podcast. I talk about it. My brother lost my first Game Boy ever on a family trip. And for my birthday a few weeks ago, he ended up tracking down not the same Game Boy, but the same type of Game Boy. So I'm going to be adding that to my collection up there as well. There's going to be an Xbox 360 that I find somewhere to make some space for.
Mm-hmm.
That's at my parents' house. I just
What
need
color
to
is the
grab
Xbox
it.
360?
It's white.
Goated.
Yes.
That's
Agree.
fire.
That is the goated version in my
Red Ring
in my
of
opinion.
Death. You have like the one with the actual push-in button. It's not the touchscreen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. I
don't have
hated
that one.
I hated the touchscreen one because people would always like
Oh.
bump it with their toes, or they'd be like, "Oh, look, I'm gonna turn it off," and then like it would turn off, and you're like,
Yeah, my mom would be like,
Dude.
"My finger's on the button. You're getting off," and I'd be like, "Doo-doo." I'd be like,
"Well, I guess I'm getting off."
"Oh."
Speaking of Red Ring of Death, though, when my brother ended up talking to me about my birthday gift and stuff like that, I found the Xbox 360 in my old closet in my bedroom, and I'm like, what the hell is this still doing here? And I was joking with my brother. He used to wrap our Xbox 360. And comment down below if you guys used to do this as well. There used to be a trick where you could reset the manufacturer or something like that. You could like basically reset the system if you got it up to a certain temp. It would basically reset and reboot.
Whoa.
So he used to wrap
Like,
our Xbox.
overheat it.
It would overheat it. Yeah, he would overheat it, and he would wrap it in towels and overheat it when it got a red ring of death to basically bring it back for a certain period, for a certain amount of time, and then we'd have the same issue again. And
It worked.
red. It worked a few times.
Wow.
So I don't expect like the Xbox 360 that I'm going to put behind me is probably a cooked Xbox 360 that has no shot of working.
It would almost
but
be
yeah,
cooler to like click it and see the red ring of death as like a nostalgia thing.
dude, I don't even know where the cords are. It's when he used to do that, he would do that, and I'd be like, dude, if you break this thing more than it already is, I will murder you. And he's like, no, dude, I read about it. It's gonna work. And I'm like, if you read this on Reddit, it
No, he
ain't gonna.
saw,
He's like, no, dude, I read about it. It's gonna work. And I'm like, if you read this on Reddit,
no,
it ain't gonna fucking work.
He saw it in a classic freaking game chat. He's talking to some random dude. He's like, bro, I got the red ring of death. And he's like, dude, I was talking to a mage. Trust me. Mage and Duratar. He was telling me all about it. He told me that all I have to do is, bro.
Oh my god.
That's where Nate's getting his info.
It's funny because we never told our parents that we did this with the console, right? And you probably did dumb things with you and Cole when you were younger, but like you never told your parents because you knew that they wouldn't buy you another one. Like if you screwed up something, you broke a controller,
100%.
they would never have bought it for you.
Yeah.
My brother and I are joking about it. Oh yeah, we nuked our Xbox 360 like 4 or 5 times. We brought that sucker back to life a couple times. And my mom and dad are like, why didn't you just tell us? Like we would have got you a new one. And my brother and I are like,
no, you wouldn't have.
I'm like, man, shut the up. No, you wouldn't have.
Ain't no
Bro,
way.
It's crazy. You talk about getting me a brand new console, but when I asked for like a $20 game or a $50 game, you guys would make me jump through hoops of fire and do all my homework and do every chore around the house. I'm like, man, shut the f- getting me a brand new console, but when I asked for like a $20 game or a $50 game, you guys would make me jump through hoops of fire and do all my homework and do every chore around the house. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Yeah, ain't no way. Mom.
Sorry to our editor again. I'm swearing now.
No, that's good. Dude. Sorry, Cole. I'm going to tell a story about it on the pod. Dude, Cole had a DS.
Oh.
Right? My brother had a DS, and he was playing with it. And he got so pissed one time that he was playing, and like in Mario Kart, he lost, and he was like, and flipped the front screen like forward.
Oh. So
my mom was like, I'm not buying you a new DS. You broke it. You can play with it. So he had to play on just the bottom of the screen of a DS. So we like could only play the game. Yeah, but like in Pokemon, the touchscreen was a different like. It was like you could only look at you.
Yeah,
you could only look at like your Pokemon that you have. So there was only like certain games that he could play where you could like see it on the bottom screen. And he waited. He's like I did that. I'm not gonna ask for a new one. I got a picture. Oh, sorry. I got a DS for my birthday, and he didn't get one. And he was like. He just knew. He just knew the drill. He broke it. And then when he finally got one, it was like, oh. You know?
Yeah, and then you take care of it.
Yep.
Bro, I remember my brother, I can't remember how many controllers he broke, but I think there was a couple times where he just straight up football spiked a controller or two. And I was like, my man, like, this is not just your controller.
Yeah,
you
like,
can't
dog,
do that.
like that's also my controller.
Yeah.
And like you just put a hole in the wall.
Oh, God. It's crazy what video games made you I don't know if kids are still that way they probably are way worse.
Rage inducing. People are like grabbing their keyboards and going boom, and all the keys come off. I'm like,
you know how expensive those things are, man? I'm not breaking a keyboard.
That, and it's like you now literally can't.
Yeah, you can't play.
You can't play. Can't even get to the game. Wild, bro. Like if I could get very mad, but if it was my last controller and I knew that, I'm like, I can't risk this. This game is too good. I can't risk breaking the last controller. Like
if you get mad, like you can put a palm on your desk and like give it a good bang, or maybe you just turn around. Yeah. Or like the crazy thing is when people they do the headphone spike and they throw it forward, or sorry, I got away from them, like, or they like throw their headphones forward, or they take them and they just.
Yeah, no. I usually grab something on my desk and throw it. That's my play. There's a clip.
Okay.
There's a clip in the recap video of me. We had been trying for 6 hours, bro. First of all, let me set the scene. Fortnite OG just comes out. It hasn't been out yet. It just comes out and they put ranked in. Actually, sorry, there's no ranked. I take it back. Fortnite OG comes out and they go right away. Put it in. We get right into the game. First day it's out. There's no skill-based matchmaking, so it's actually, there's no bots. So it's very, very hard to get a win. Very hard. 100 real players, very hard to get a win. It feels like ranked. And you're like, but like harder. And it's OG, so you're like playing and it's like clunky and it's old. We tried for 6.5 hours to get one squad win. One win. I tried duos. I tried squads. I tried it all. We're playing with chat. We couldn't get a win, dude. We get so close to getting a win, bro. It's in the recap video. There's like ha ha. It's like the 300 violin orchestra playing behind it. Dude, I die and I take my ghost energy like this and I do one of these. I like roll back in my seat and throw it as hard as I can. This thing, bro, bounces off that wall and comes this close to hitting me in the forehead, dude. And then it hit the wall and then it hit the window behind me. It hit the window behind me and it hit the shades.
It was empty, right?
Yeah. It was one of like the water bottle-ish ones. So I like
oh,
it and
Jesus.
It bounced off hot. Dude, I watched that clip back and then I was sitting here like this and I was like, if that ghost just hit me in the forehead, I would have ended the stream and literally disabled the Twitch account. Like if I raged through that and I went,
oh, dude, you would be on LSF before you knew it.
My keyboard would have been gone. I would have been. It would have been over for me. I would have pursued a new path.
Oh, that would have been so awesome.
Oh my god, dude! It came.
That would have been my intro.
Inches past my head, and I was like, man,
why do we not get awesome moments like that? Like, why would you deprive of?
Somebody was looking at it, but I did in there, and I was like, chat, can you imagine if that just hit me straight in the forehead? How pissed off I would be. Oh my god!
I would have been so happy.
And it was the Juice Squirrel skin that killed us. So when I was raging, like I had something over the street.
Oh, and they're doing the whole.
Yeah, and then and they're like, and I'm like, oh my god. They're like, oh, I still see the shadows in my room, and I'm like, bro. So I have this stuff over it, and I'm playing with people from chat. I come back in, and they're all wearing the Juice WRLD skin, and I was like, yo, like you will make me get off. This will happen. We won the next game though, and it was the most hype thing ever. You know, we came in. Oh, bro, we had something to play for at that point. We had something to play for.
Yeah.
Man, I am so happy. That would have gone. I would have just saw spammed !! clip in my chat. 10 people would have clipped that. Very happy it doesn't exist. So, yeah, bro. That's that. That is that. Very happy that doesn't exist. But yeah, dude. I guess we have another thing on here. What can we expect this summer, bro? I kind of want to ask you that. I want to see if you have any plans first. I want to see what your plans would be, content and not content.
Content and not content. Content for me is I need to. This is gonna sound really nerdy. I need to get back to building my minis and painting them.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is what they look like.
Yeah. So you've done one, right?
Yeah, I've done one, and I need to actually. Oh shit! I need to build the rest and paint them.
There you go. Yeah, those are fire. So that's from Warhammer, right?
Yeah, they're Warhammer. So I need to actually build them out. I think there's like 38 or 40 like little minis that I all need to build and then paint. So that is my goal.
Do you have a plan for them once they're all painted? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. So technically they could be part of a board game because you're building both like you're building the Space Marine side of the battle and you're building the Tyranids side. I believe Tyranids is the name of it. So you're basically building two armies that you can then like say if it were like me and you, we could set up a map because I have a map, and you can like set it up and like play, and you have dice and you roll it, and there's a
like
whole.
chess or checkers, or is it like an actual game?
It's like an actual board game, but
Oh,
it's like
cool. Oh, cool. I
it's
thought
a
you meant like
strategic.
you could just like use them as pawns, whatever.
Oh no, it's like a strategic game that you actually like move a certain amount of steps, and like certain characters can do certain things where they fire, and like basically like, okay, say if this space marine does like 5 damage up to like however many blocks
Yeah.
from you to the enemy,
Uh-huh.
you have to roll a die to see how much damage you would do to that enemy, and then
Oh, cool.
you're doing the math to see like, oh, you take that. Long story short, I just need to paint and build those.
That's gotta be
Outside of
so
the
satisfying once it's done, dude.
Oh, I'm gonna be so pumped when it's done. But it's gonna be really cool to see the progression too, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna number them. So I'll like put a number on the bottom of each
Yeah.
to see how good my painting gets over them.
You should get a
Which will
cool
be-
way to display it too. Like you should like a cool way to like. I know, but like what I'm saying is like.
Yeah, it won't
little-
look great back there, but
like there's gotta be like a way.
I know there's got to be a way, and it's probably not something I can show on stream. So that really is the only content thing, and then I think outside of that, it's just like a couple family vacations here and there.
Cool.
And yeah, just enjoying the weather because I am so sick of this weather. I'm so sick of the cold.
Dude,
But enough about me.
We're gonna get the pod outside going, man. Pod outside. We're gonna get the outdoor stream into a pod. It's gonna be
patio
sick.
pods.
Patio pod's gonna be crazy.
How about you?
I want to get my gimbal going and do some. I really want to stream golf this year, dude. I went golfing on Sunday when it was raining and like basically almost snowing.
That must have been miserable.
So we got there, and the first 2 holes it was raining, bro. I was playing lights out golf. Yeah, I bought. This is my thing. I bought rain gloves before I went out. They get more tacky as it gets wet.
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm wearing them on both hands. Dude, I felt electric. I'm going 2 gloves this summer.
Are you the 2-glove QB kind of guy?
Yes. Yep. I am 2-glove QB. Wow. I'm going batting gloves in this thing, man. I'm telling you.
That is electric.
I don't even care. The palms get sweaty. Maybe I'll even wear rain gloves when it's 90 degrees. I don't care.
Dude, yeah. Put a little water on them.
Come on. If it's going to make me, dude, I felt so good. Like I literally, like I never had to worry about anything aside from like hitting the ball flush. Like I didn't have to worry about my grip. I didn't have to worry about like none of it. I always have to think about that because my hands would like get sweaty, or the glove, or I'm like, oh, this glove's a little bit like, you know what I mean? There's none of those factors. I was just like, I felt strapped in, like I was locked in on that thing, and I was like, let's go.
Okay, I did not expect to get that update.
I felt sick. I felt good. So
okay, that
was fire. I need to get a new driver. I know what I want. I'm trying to get the TaylorMade Stealth 2. I really like that. It's not the brand new one, but it's one I want. My driver right now is ancient, bro. Ancient.
Yeah, there's a couple used places you can probably look for some clubs.
Yeah, I need new clubs. I'm literally using the clubs that my dad used competing when he played at Watches. Like I'm using old ass. I'm literally using the clubs that my dad used competing when he played at Watches. Like I'm using old ass Titleists that were really nice back in the day.
They're probably really nice back in the day, but dude, like my clubs too, I bought back in college. They're used, and I think they're from. I don't know if they're from the 90s or what they are, but they're or no, maybe they're like early 2000s, but they're just they do the job,
dude. And it's Masters weekend right now too, bro.
Oh, I know.
Rose was 8 under after the first day. Scheffler's 4 under. But here's the thing with Rose could like so easily like tomorrow go 6 over. I feel like, whereas like Scheffler, who literally doesn't make mistakes, is gonna go 4 under the next 3 days. Like, you know what I mean?
Sometimes that's all you got to do. You just got to keep a level head and just hit the shot that you know you can hit.
Yeah.
The Masters is like, there's one thing about loving professional golf, like the way my dad does and my mom does. Like we go over their house, it's on the TV. They watch it. They enjoy it. They don't necessarily follow the golfers, but they like to watch every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And there is something so nice about watching these golfers get humbled and look like humans. Dude. It's like
I know,
It's like,
bro.
yep. It's like, yeah, you are human. Yeah.
Actually, like, it's so nice when, like, all of a sudden, like, I forget who it was. I think it was Rory. Was like chipping on, and he like hit the green, rolled off, went all the way down the
All the way
embankment,
down.
all the way in, slowly trickled, and then into the water. And I was like, and then he hit another shot, almost did it again. And I was like, all right, I don't feel as bad. Rory McIlroy did it.
Yep.
Except, dude, I was listening to this thing when they were talking about, not to go down this huge Augusta rabbit hole here, but they were like, they cut the grass so differently that, like, we don't even know how they cut it. Like, they don't, like, people can't figure it out. Like, they don't tell people how they cut the grass down there. Like, they have techniques, and certain people come in and certain skills, and there's like, they're basically like stuff underneath the greens too. Like, it's crazy. They're like, we can't figure out how they cut it. They don't tell anybody how they cut it. They make sure people can't see how we're cutting it, like how we treat the grass.
So they probably like block off the view so people can't watch.
How we're cutting it, like how we treat the grass.
So they probably like block off the view so people can't watch and shit like that.
Probably, bro. Yeah, they're like, we don't know how they cut it. They use techniques that we are unaware of.
Jesus.
Insane, bro. I love too that, like, the sandwiches are $1.50, and they'll never
they
go
keep
up.
all the concessions.
They keep everything,
all the concessions the same
prices
price.
of the first year they ever did it. No phones, no running. They have pay phones if you need to use them. No backwards hats.
It's the way it should be, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
no yelling.
Okay, I say that, and it sounds like I'm a grumpy old white man, but like a certain place that has so much like history to it, you're kind of paying homage to the course itself and like those that built the sport to be what it is. But I also appreciate like the modern side of what golf has become.
Of
like
course,
YouTube,
of course.
creators, and I'm not saying I'm a big like live guy, but I don't know. I like that golf it's evolving where I think other sports are not.
Yeah, no.
And when I say other sports, I mean the MLB.
Yep.
Which hurts.
Yeah. Like we talked about Four Nations. We talked about all of them. Like, they're adapting. Baseball's got to figure it out. I can't even get down that rabbit hole. Baseball's got to figure it out.
Yeah, we would be here for another 2 hours.
Can't figure it out. But for the rest of the summer, man, I do plan to golf more. Going on a couple bachelor parties, so like we'll be golfing during those. It'll be good. So those are excuses to get out and play. What else, dude? Yeah, I wanna stream some of my rounds. I want to do more IRL, like in this, like IRL, whatever. Like, it could even just be like, yo, we're out, and we're at the beach today, just streaming. Like, gonna go live. I don't know, or we're out wherever, just gonna go live doing it.
Keep that stream streak going.
Yeah, man. Keep the stream streak going. 221 today.
Man.
221 days.
You should
be going. 221 today.
Man.
221 days.
You should be fucking proud, man. It's so cool.
Dude,
it is so cool.
The year, bro, but it's going to be tough with this trip coming up, so.
It is going to be extremely hard.
And it's okay.
Outside of that trip, I think you got it.
And I don't want the trip to, I don't want to have like, I don't want to be bugging about it.
Exactly.
I've come to terms.
And you shouldn't.
Come to terms.
You need to just experience and enjoy that trip because you get that trip once.
Yep.
Unless you guys get to do it again, that'd be amazing.
But like, it's different, bro. Like, if we do it again, it's like we do it once at the age we're at.
Exactly.
Right? Like, yeah, we could do it. Like, it's just. Got it.
Dude, yeah,
we
less
were
responsibilities.
Buying all of our stuff last night. I got my seasick patches. I got freaking, like my microfiber towel that basically folds up into like nothing. I bought this shirt today.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yep.
Did you suntan lotion?
Yep. It has to be reef safe too.
Yep.
So we got suntan lotion, the one for your face, one for your whatever. We had to buy a bunch of little ones so we can pack. We're only checking one bag, and the rest of us are just because we're gonna have a small bag. Like, I'm wearing a bathing suit the whole day, and I bought two bathing suits. That's like I bought like a black one and a brown one, just like solid black, solid brown. So it's like I can just wear that black one. It'll dry, and I can just be like I can wear that all day. Like, I'm not like freaking building sandcastles and shit. I can just be like I can wear that all day. Like I'm not like
Yep.
freaking building sand castles and shit in it, dude. I'm not gonna have sand
No.
in my bed.
No, and I mean, worst comes to worst,
yeah,
you just rinse it off in the water.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you just-
yeah. Call it a day. Like I'm not gonna be covered head to toe in sand. If I am, I'll be pretty pissed. Like I don't want
Then
to
you
be.
just jump in the water.
Yeah. I'm not freaking bury me in the.
Screw that, dude.
Bury me in the sand.
The feeling of sand in places it's not
No.
supposed to be,
No.
especially when you're like done with the beach.
Yeah.
It's one of those feelings that I'm like,
It's the worst. It's the worst.
It's the worst.
You're
The
driving
worst.
home and like you're like you can feel yourself touching your shirt because there's sand in between your skin and the sleeve you're wearing. You're like, dude.
Yes.
Feel yourself touching your shirt because there's sand in between your skin and the sleeve you're wearing. You're like, dude.
Yes.
Fuck this.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's just so could be one of the worst things ever. You try to put your sandals on and there's like sand on top of your feet.
Stop.
And it's
Stop.
oh my god. That's something I'd wish on my worst enemy. I hope your feet are always sandy when you put your flip flops on. Yeah.
And then you stub your toe.
Minor inconvenience every day. Yeah.
And then you get diarrhea on the way home.
Yep. Haha.
Haha.
Yeah, no, but I guess that's it for me for the summer, man. New drops dropping soon, so make sure you guys check it
Hell
out.
yeah.
Going through a couple vendors, so we're making sure we get it right. I don't want to just when I say get it right, it's not like so much the design; it's just the quality of the clothing. So making sure we get it right.
The quality has always been good, except for your first sweatshirt, which like
Oh
I
my
still
God,
keep.
bro.
I still keep just because like I don't know. It's
It is, dude.
I don't know. It makes me smile looking at it because it's like it's old.
It's
the
terrible,
logo,
bro.
the logo is kind of scratched off on it.
Oh my god,
It's just
dude,
cool
I didn't know
because
I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I was like, oh, they make this guy has a black hoodie. Cool. They let me put the logo.
It's gotten
there.
10 times better now.
Holy, bro! I just took a sub badge and put it on in the middle of it.
So what?
No, I know it's great. Like it's
Yeah.
cool. If you have it, you have it. Like I think Dirty Mike has one that says like fish fam. It has like the logo here and the logo here and the logo. Like,
Literally all the things that you don't do now.
oh my god, it's
Yeah.
cool. If you have it, you have it. Like I think Dirty Mike has one that says like fish fam. It has like the logo here and the logo here and the logo. Like
Literally all the things that you don't do now.
oh my god, it shit gives me like. Ugh.
Yeah, it gives you the ickies.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
god, it's like tour merch. It's like I went to this guy's show. Check it out. Some of the tour merch is really sick. Some of it's
Some of it's
fucking brutal.
some of it's good. Yes.
Some of it's cool. Some of it's cool. Some of it's not. No man, but we're doing everything with it. We're doing everything with it. I haven't said the name of what it is yet, but a lot of my hints that I've been putting out, my cryptic messages coming out, but I haven't said the name of it. I wore one of the shirts to the gym today. Got some compliments on it actually. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you know, I might be posting a picture while I'm down in the British Virgin Islands wearing one of them. So keep an eye out. But yeah,
Keep
man.
your eyes up, people.
Yeah, I think that's it, dude. That is episode 20 of the Split Screen Podcast. Guys, thank you so much for being here. That was a fun one, man. I'm happy we did that. Again, cheers to 20. That's awesome. 20 full-length episodes are going to be now on YouTube and everywhere you guys can find podcasts. Make sure you guys go at the Split Screen Podcast, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, man. So make sure you guys go check it out. Make sure you guys leave a sub down below if you guys are watching this live. If not, if you're listening, go watch the video, man. We're smiling right now. We're doing something crazy. Oh, you don't know what's happening? Go look at it. Go watch the video. And then you'll be able to find out what we're doing. Other than that, love you all. Talk to you soon. Peace and love, baby. Peace.
Bye.